What's on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and perhaps the biggest cope and seethe has been going on last night, as well as perhaps the largest dose of cringe you've ever seen, all on one night. I'm here to cut through the bologna sausage of this mainstream media thing that, oh, there were a zillion people at the Kamala Harris rally. It was a huge crowd. It, in fact, was not huge. In fact, the size of the entire Kamala Harris crowd was smaller than the amount of people that you generally see in a Trump overflow lot. Okay? The entire maximum capacity of that place, which of course it was not at max capacity, is 8 measly thousand in Atlanta. And you gave them a free concert. Okay? You gave them a free concert from two popular rappers. And you barely filled 8,000 people. I didn't see any pictures of thousands of people waiting outside in the overflow lot like I always see with Trump. So again, everyone just relaxed. Stay the course. Trump needs to start, continue campaigning. I think the rallies are great, but he needs to be out there campaigning too, which means, pressing flesh, shaking hands, going to small communities. These rallies of people that will come to you are only your most supportive supporters. You need to get out there and meet people where they're at to get their vote. I'd like to see him do more of that. But of course, Kamala Harris was ruthlessly roasted last night. Speaking of roasted, Coffee Brand Coffee is running a site-wide. I never do this. I do this like during Black Friday. That's it. Site-wide 15% off sale. That's everything on the website. 15% off. That's our wildly popular blueberry cobbler. Our summer blockbuster seller, our cold brew bags, our Colombian, our dark roast, our ultra silky dark roast, our summer flavors, all on sale, site-wide 15% off, 100% money back guarantee. I'm that sure you're going to like our products. CoffeeBrandCoffee.com supports me directly. If you've been waiting to try us out and you're a K-Cup person, we've got K-Cups. We've got everything you could possibly need if you're a coffee drinker. So promo code BREAK to give you a break this weekend only. Vice President Kamala Harris is being mocked online for seemingly dipping into a Southern drawl at her Tuesday night rally in Atlanta. I don't believe black people are dumb. Democrats do. Lyndon B. Johnson did. Remember the famous quote, hey, listen, if you have a black friend who's thinking about voting Democrat, just ask him to pull up that Lyndon B. Johnson quote. Something along the lines is, I'll have those N-words voting Democrat forever. This is what Democrats will give you. Kamala Harris, who's been in America since they were 17 years old, okay? Who's half Indian. Like, what is she going to do when she goes to a deep Indian center of town? Go, hello, I'm Kamala Harris. I know that was very bad, and I apologize. But this is the equivalent. I mean, she's literally doing blackface, and the media's like, yeah, the blacks love it. If you're black, listen to how the media talks about you. You're just a piece to the puzzle to them. They don't actually care about black people.
In 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
That's not how she talks. You all gonna help us. Aunt Jemima says you're gonna help us win in 2020 and 2024. Well, golly gee willikers, I'm gonna go down and get me some alligator boots. I mean, listen, Kamala Harris thinks black people are stupid. And the Democrats do too. They think that you listen to this. And by the way, again, 8,000 is all that was here. And the embarrassment didn't end there. You see, where did this accent come from? I mean, yeah, if you look at this article, right? Kamala Harris mocked over sudden Southern accent at Atlanta rally. She's a fraud. Vice President Kamala Harris is being mocked online for seemingly dipping into a Southern drawl at her Tuesday night rally in Atlanta. Do you see Trump doing that? No. Footage from the star-studded event spread online as many picked up the presumptive Democratic candidate's accent as she jubilantly told the crowd, y'all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024. Kamala seems to have developed a sudden onset urban accent, Daily Host wire Matt Walsh joked, was sharing the clip with his nearly 3 million followers. Kamala Harris with accent, hee-haw, one meme account said. Another commented, right, declared the moment of cringe. Others recalled when Harris, 59, created a minor scandal when she appeared to affect a French accent during a visit to Pasteur Institute in Paris. This woman is a massive fraud, and the Democrats are fraudulent. Let me tell you something, okay? This is an arena that you can see is nowhere near completely full, although it is, pictures later, it wasn't nothing, right? It's an 8,000 person arena. Let me just break this down for you, okay? 8,000 people. Now, generally, if you go to a rally, half of the place is blocked off because they don't generally have people behind you because they can't see you, right? They will generally have like a bleacher of people behind you, but like even at the RNC, all the chairs behind the stage were blocked off because there was a huge jumbotron there, so you wouldn't have been able to see anything. But again, the total capacity in Atlanta with a free concert of Quavo and Megan Thee Stallion twerking for the votes, and people started leaving once she started speaking. They were only there for the free concert. Here she is still talking, and look at people streaming out. All these people headed for the doors. Is it everybody? No. But here's more people. Now, maybe they're going to a bathroom. I don't know. But it sure seemed like people are heading to the doors. A large group of them all headed out. They have all their stuff with them, and they're leaving in the middle of the show. Why? Because the rapper finished, right? I love how people are all like, look how many people came out for Kamala. Nobody's coming out for her goofy, laughing, incompetent rear end. It came from Megan Thee Stallion and Quavo. That stuff does not translate to votes or Kamala popularity. Stop lying to yourself. Also, what a great example of the Democrats actually represent degeneracy. I mean, these people, again, why does anyone think this has any consequence on the election? Clinton 50%, Trump 38%, Hillary 49%, Trump 37%. It ends up with Trump 52% to Hillary 43%. Okay? I'm not saying that you don't vote like all get out, right? You still do. You vote like you're behind. You have to do that. You still need to bring people out. You need to engage people to go vote, okay? But this whole mainstream narrative, what I'm here to do is try to cut through what the mainstream is telling you to stay focused. Trump needs a campaign. He needs to go meet people where they're at. He does need to do that. But Kamala Harris offering a free concert to 6,000 people or 5,000 people where 2,000 of them are paid influencers doesn't really get me all that excited, okay? It doesn't make me afraid. Trump will be there. Trump will be in Atlanta on Thursday, so I guess we'll find out. We'll find out, right? By the way, thanks to Joy Marino for putting this together. In case you're wondering how the black community that isn't on Twitter is taking Kamala's Megan Thee Stallion stunt, it's not going very well. X has hardcore leftists, those who aren't engaged in politics, thought the whole thing was a joke. So here we go. These all appear to be black folks. I'm embarrassed button. Trump gone to bring out Sexy Red. This was not the time nor the place. These are all, by the way, 10,000 likes, 9,300 likes, 13,000 likes, 10,000 likes. Welcome to the United States of America where everything's a freaking joke. There's a time and place. This wasn't it. These all have thousands and thousands of likes, all from black folks. This is why other world leaders don't take you as serious. Kamala Harris is a joke. This got to be the most confusing election of all time. I mean, Chili Kamala could have called Kirk Franklin. All these thousands and thousands of likes. It's so ghetto here. Trump about to have a field day. Ghetto. No, Megan. No. Read the room. This is going to be a ghetto election, and I'm here for it. Twerking in a formal event is another level of some weird things going on in the world right now. I love Meg, but this wasn't appropriate. At some point, we got to draw the line. Look at my grandma back there looking confused. embarrassing? Are you all voting for this pandering? This is what I'm talking about. Yes, there are some people, there are some people out there that are swayed by this, but they were voting for Democrats anyway. Real black folks who are in play see right through this. I refuse to believe. I would love to talk to a black person that watched Kamala Harris last night do blackface and was swayed by it. By the way, Joe Rogan commenting on it, something fishy is going on about Kamala Harris, and Joe Rogan can smell it.
It all bothers me, the fragility of the human mind. So everybody forever was like, Kamala Harris is the worst vice president. She's the least popular vice president of all time. And then in a moment in time, all of a sudden she's our solution. She's our hero. Everybody's with her. All these social media posts about her. Try Googling a negative story on her. You won't find one.
He's right. He goes, it shows you where we're at. They're not what they're looking for. Joe Rogan, because Tulsi, they're talking about Tulsi, is a strong woman. She's a person who served overseas. Joe Rogan, she's a person of color, everything you want. So they're talking about, how they skipped over Tulsi Gabbard. Joe Rogan sees it. You see it. I see it, right? The fact that Rolling Stone is like, Megan Thee Stallion twerks out the vote for Harris in Atlanta. We're about to make history. Is this the country you want? I know it's not the country. I want to start off by saying hotties for Harris. How about any policy? This whole thing was embarrassing, and anybody telling you it was a win is lying to your face. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.